Yeah, what it do, my people? What it is? This is what's happening on Sunday, and your boy is back like I never left. And of course, I got some of these amazing indies with me, man. So let's not waste too much time and let's go and hop up into it. All right, so the first one I'm gonna have for you is a game called Painted in Blood. Now this is developed by Madcraft. Now, Painted in Blood is a first-person shooter that incorporates the old school with the new. You experience a linear and focused single-player campaign with intense combat actions, open-world mechanics, and sprawling skill trees in favor of a tightly paced journey rich in atmosphere and excitement. Now, when I mentioned that this game blends the old school with the new, it's powered by the Unreal Engine 5, and Painted in Blood pushes the boundaries of pixel rendering. Now, it takes the 2D sprites and enhances them in a way that at least I've never seen before. Maybe there's a game out there that does this, but I've never seen it, because like you can tell that they are 2D sprites, but they look like high quality 3D models. Like I don't know how they do it, but it looks fucking amazing. Now this game features a dynamic sanity system that alters your gameplay and visuals based on your actions. You gotta brace yourself for unexpected horror events triggered by your performance and mental state. Yo, that sounds like The Suffering. Didn't Suffering kind of do something like that? I think it did. Now you encounter a mix of unique enemy designs, each with distinct behaviors. You master the art of combat as you adapt to the challenges posed by mixing different enemy types. Yo, this game looks so motherfucking cool, man. Like it looks like a first-person shooter in a Castlevania castle, or imagine like the Doom guy in Bloodborne or some shit. Like, yo, this shit looks fucking perfect, yo. Like, I really appreciate the atmosphere and how the game looks. Like, that shit just draws me in for some reason. And the gameplay, that shit looks fluent. Looks cool as fuck as well. So I'm not just gonna be talking about the atmosphere and the environment, but this game looks fucking cool. I feel like it's gonna be one of the great first-person shooters when it drops. But unfortunately, they don't have a release date just yet. They do have a planned release of sometime this year though, so hopefully they're able to stick to that. But for now, go and head over to Steam, add it to your wish list. Go and keep your eye on it, because I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on it, and make sure you show Madcraft some love. Alright, so the second game I got for you is a game called Layers Deep, and this is developed by Tall Order Games. And this is a non-linear 2D open world Metroidvania where you play as a little onion who has just sprouted near the end of autumn, and it seems like the southern gothic world around you is beginning to fall into ruin. Now you test your mettle against strong foes with unique abilities and uncanny attributes. Epic and horrifying boss creatures lurk in every corner of Old Antrim. Is it how you say that? Antrum? Antrim or Antrim? Let's go with Antrim. And they're waiting for a brave onion to challenge them. And there's not too much info on this game just yet, but I wanted to shout it out because it just looks so fucking cool. Like, all of the animation is hand drawn, and you can see the creativity shine with the atmosphere and environments, kind of just like the last game I was talking about. And yo, fighting vegetables looks like it's gonna be so much fun. Like, that pumpkin boss looks creative as fuck. Like I can't wait to see all the cool bosses you're gonna have to fight. But yeah, I would love some more info on this game, yo. This shit looks really cool. I really like this. And they don't have a release date just yet, but you can add it to your Steam wish list. So go on, head over to Steam, add it to your wish list, and show Tall Order Games some love. Alright, so the last game I'm gonna have for you, yo, this game is wild. Now this is a game called I Am Jesus Christ. Now this is developed by Spaceboat Studios. Now I Am Jesus Christ is a first-person simulation game where you play as the one and only Jesus Christ. This is fucking wild. I can't wait to play it. Now you travel back 2,000 years and walk in his footsteps from his birth to the crucifixion and resurrection, all inspired by the New Testament. Now you perform over 30 meaningful miracles, from feeding the 5,000 and healing lepers to calming the storm and restoring sight to the blind. Like, so I think you're gonna live like Jesus' full life. This is fucking interesting, yo. Now you deepen your connection with the Holy Spirit through prayer as new gameplay mechanics blend with timeless biblical stories. This game seeks to share the gospel in an engaging and respectful way, so that's good. They said not going to be disrespectful. they're not like South Park, who's just giving Jesus an AK and shit. They don't give a fuck, which is hilarious, by the way. Love South Park. Now, you meet over 60 story-driven characters, including the disciples of Christ. You reenact key moments such as the Last Supper. I need to read the Bible. Maybe I should I read the Bible before we play this? Maybe we should, just to see if it holds up. But anyways, I'm surprised it took somebody this long to make a game about Jesus. I don't know if there's been other games about Jesus. Maybe I should research that. I've never heard of one, because I would love to play as Jesus. I mean, we hear all these cool things about Jesus, and I think it'd be cool to play as Jesus. I hope it's not disrespectful. But I'm not religious, so if it is disrespectful, it won't bother me. But I know people really care about religion, so I know this shit is kind of on a tightrope, and they can't slip on anything, or they're gonna be canceled or some shit. Who even knows? Now I wonder how they're gonna handle the birth though. Like, will you play as Jesus as a baby? Like, will you just be walking around as like baby Jesus, just doing cool shit? Are there any stories about Jesus as a baby? Are there any baby Jesus stories? I need to go back and read the Bible, yo. I read the Bible back when I used to go to church, way back in the day. That kind of what made me lose my religion, but I haven't read it since then, so maybe I need to read the Bible again, just to see what's going on. Maybe they added some new stories or something. I'm just fucking around. But yeah, yo. I am Jesus Christ. This is actually a game. I think it's really interesting. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a release date just yet, but they do have a planned release of sometime in Q4 of this year. So hopefully we can actually experience this sometime later this year, because I really think it's interesting. But for now, go and head over to Steam, add it to your wish list, and show Spaceboat Studio some love, yo. I really think they got something interesting on their hands. This is a cool simulation game. All right, my people. That's all your boy got for you this week. And I'm going to be back next Sunday. I think I'm going to start releasing these every Sunday. It's kind of easier, at least for my schedule right now. So, I'm going to have some more games for you on Sunday. Y'all be easy. Peace.